For decades, marketing has been totally obsessed with just one thing, making the sale. But, that single-minded focus, it's actually becoming a huge liability. Today, we're going to dive into a new model, one that shifts the entire goal from just a one-time transaction to building a long-term relationship.
So let's just start with a question to get you thinking. What if your job is actually way bigger than you think it is? What if you're not just creating ads or running campaigns, but you're actually building something fundamental to the entire business? Just keep that in the back of your mind as we go through this.
I love this quote because it just gets right to the heart of everything. Marketing is all about creating that feeling, right? The promise of value. And then sales comes in and delivers the proof. But here's the thing, none of it, absolutely none of it, works without trust. Trust is the foundation for everything we're about to cover.
All right, so this brings us to our first major point, a really crucial mindset shift for anyone in marketing today. It's time to stop thinking like you're just spending money on ads and start acting like you're an investor.
Here's the bottom line. Marketing is not a cost center. It's a growth engine. Every single dollar you put out there is an investment, and your number one job is to generate a profitable return on that investment. You've got to turn that $1 into 2 or 3 or, hey, even more.
And the way we measure this, the key metric for this whole investor mindset is ROAS, return on ad spend. It's a super simple but really powerful calculation. If your ROAS is 2.0, it just means that for every $1 you invested in ads, you brought $2 back in revenue. This is how you know if your investment is actually paying off.
So you might be asking, why is this mindset shift so important right now? Well, it's because the marketing model that most of us were taught is, frankly, broken. Let's dig into why that traditional funnel just doesn't cut it anymore.
So over on the left, you see the old way of thinking, right? A nice, clean, one-way street. People hop in at the top and, hopefully, pop out the bottom as a customer. But now look at the right. That is a reality. Customers today are all over the place. They're bouncing between websites, social media, their phones. Their journey is messy, it's unpredictable. They definitely do not follow our neat little lines.
And here it is, the financial gut punch. Focusing only on getting new customers is crazy expensive. We're talking up to 25 times more than just keeping a customer you already have. I mean, from an investor's point of view, that's just a terrible return. This stat alone should make all of us question the entire old model. So, to wrap it all up, the old funnel is failing because it just completely ignores modern reality. It's built for this linear world that doesn't even exist, and it totally overlooks the massive, massive growth potential that comes after that first sale from the people you've already won over.
Okay, so if the old funnel is broken, what's the fix? We need a new way of thinking, a framework that's actually built for sustainable growth, and that's where the trust funnel comes in. The trust funnel basically recenters everything on, well, you guessed it, trust. It's a model that doesn't just stop when someone buys something. Instead, it balances getting new customers with keeping the current ones happy. So happy, in fact, that they become fans who go out and get more customers for you.
Now here's a really simple way to picture the difference. The old funnel, it's like an ice cream cone. It's wide at the top, you're trying to fill it up, and then it just ends. Bam, right at the purchase. But the trust funnel, that's an hourglass. It understands that the journey opens right back up after the sale, creating this incredible opportunity to turn that one single customer into a powerful vocal advocate for your brand. So how does this whole hourglass thing actually work? Let's break it down and walk through the complete 8-stage journey of a customer.
So the top half of this hourglass is probably going to look pretty familiar to you. It all starts with awareness, just getting on someone's radar. From there, you build a connection through engagement. That leads to consideration, which is where you have to really earn their trust as they're looking at their options. And finally, you close that loop with the purchase by making it as easy as possible for them to buy.
In the real world, this stuff looks like creating super relevant content for awareness or telling compelling stories for engagement, being totally transparent with pricing for consideration, and then, of course, having a seamless checkout experience for the purchase. But here's the key, stopping here. That's the critical mistake of the old funnel. The real gold is in what happens next.
And now, we get to the bottom half of the hourglass. This is the part that most businesses completely ignore. It kicks off with adoption, making sure that their first experience with your product or service is fantastic. That leads into retention, where you build real, lasting loyalty. From there, you look for expansion opportunities, finding ways to provide more value and drive more revenue. And finally, the ultimate goal, advocacy, where you empower your customers to become your best marketers.
So what does this actually look like? Well, it means having a great onboarding process for new users, creating loyalty programs that people actually care about, using smart recommendations for other products they might love, and of course, setting up referral programs that basically turn your customers into a volunteer sales force.
So, after all this, what's the big payoff? Why is this model so much more powerful? Let's talk about the incredible long-term value you get from building your business this way.
You see, the power of the hourglass model is that it creates this amazing virtuous cycle. Instead of constantly paying to fill a leaky bucket, you're building a loyal customer base that's actually resistant to your competitors. And by turning your happiest customers into your best marketing channel, you literally transform marketing from just an expense into a compounding asset that gets more and more valuable over time.
And this isn't just some clever diagram, you know? It works because it's built on fundamental human psychology. It taps into social proof. I mean, we all trust what our friends recommend, right? It uses reciprocity. When a brand treats us well, we want to return the favor. And ultimately, it just reduces risk, which makes it so much easier for new customers to say yes because they see so many other people have already had a great experience. So we're going to end right where we started, but now with a whole new perspective. The one critical question you have to ask yourself is this: is your marketing machine designed to create one-off transactions, or is it engineered to build lasting, valuable relationships? Your answer to that question is going to define the entire future of your business.